So we're going to be working on scenes today. We have these basic plot points created and connected to each other, and we vaguely went over the character node. This will be in a later video where we go into more depth. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on scenes. And now this is stuff that happens within the plot point. We're going to focus on this plot point to keep things simple. But this is stuff that's happening within the plot point, whether it's action, whether it's dialogue, whether it's a certain setting or like certain things we need to focus on, right? Or so basically the building blocks for each plot point. So you're going to open up the panel of nodes, scroll down to scenes, and click on it. So we have an action scene or a dialogue scene. These are the basic templates. If you get the higher package of Writer's Loom, you can create your own types of scenes. So you can label them or have them be whatever you need. But we're going to go over the dialogue scene first. So we're going to drag and drop and put it right here. Okay. So this dialogue scene is actually my go-to when building a plot point up, right? To be ready to be written about, because most of my chapters, most of my plot points are centered on dialogue between my characters. So it can be MC says this, antagonist says that. MC argues, etc., etc., right? So you come down here, like you're typing this dialogue and you know that this is what's going to happen, right? Boom. You can edit it once again within the node here, or you can edit it in the panel here. Now I'm going to put my protagonist as a character just so it knows like, hey, this is its plot line. Once again, it'll help keep me organized for when I filter by characters. But something you can also do is, I'm going to delete that. If you connect it, it's so yeah, this will be contains, it begins with, it concludes in. So I'm going to just say it contains, create connection, boom, save changes. And this will still be, since this is attached to this plot point, this will still show up under the protagonist's plot point when you do search by character. So this is the dialogue scene, right? You can make as many or as little of these as you want. You can add an undefined scene. It just says new scene, not a dialogue. And then you can even title this differently, like first convo with antagonist. An author that can't spell. Whoops. And that's right. Or you could do another one here. Boom. This concludes in it. We know that this conversation happens at the end. MC tells antagonist off. I don't know. Okay. Now then you can also, so these are in green, but you can change these too. If this is like, so for me, arguments get written in kind of a maroon, personally. And then victories, this is so funny. But like, I like, kind of, I know it sounds weird, but it's like purple. So like, he wins, haha, this. And then we can add an action scene over here. I'm going to change this into just a bright red. Boom, connection. Oh, sorry, let me connect that guy to that guy. It begins with, and let's say like there's fighting. You can put the fight scenes here. I am not going to write an entire fight scene out because that takes me ages anyways, so no. But that's what you can do. Now, as you can see, if each of these plot points starts getting messy or has scenes, it's going to get messy. Like this is here, this is here. If this one had the same number of plot points or scenes attached, this is going to get messy. So what you can do, there's two options. So if you scroll in close, there's an eyeball here. You can hide your scenes. Now they're still there, they're just hidden, which we love. Or you can actually open up hide all the scenes or show all the scenes. When you show all the scenes, it does get messy. I'm just letting you know if you have a very intricate story, or if you just have any, like just all your information in the loom, it can get messy. So look out for that. But boom, that's how we do scenes, attaching them to specific plot points.